Hey, how's it going? It's Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty with another ProNet video for you. This list here is by Carter Copeland, who took a medalist and topped at states. And I have a secret for you. I am a fond player of metal. Yes, I pretty much understand the deck here. I know that's not really how these ProNet videos are supposed to go. Usually you're supposed to just take a list, steamroll with it without really knowing the concept of how it works. But this one I pretty much get right off the bat. This one was actually sort of a build that I had way before, back when Cities was going on, before Toad was really big. And so it's going to be quite nice to play this deck. Also, I wanted to go ahead and try to redeem myself. I did play Brandon Smiley's deck where he took Paul Johnston's list, added the Dene, and I did not do well at all. That was actually our first lose here on the ProNet series, and that's not fun. So I want to try to redeem myself by taking a metal list that I kind of know here, but it also did well this weekend, and try to do our magic with it. Let's go ahead and name off these cards here. We've got 2 Aegislash EX, a 4/3 Bronzong line, 2 Dialga EX, 1 Heatran, 1 Jirachi, 2 Mewtwo EXs, 1 Keldeo EX, 2 Battle Compressors, 1 Computer Search, 1 Escape Rope, 1 Megaphone, 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Via Seekers, 2 Colress, 2 Lysandre, 4 N, 4 Juniper, 1 Xerosic, 3 Floatstones, 3 Muscle Band, 4 DCE, and 8 Metal Energy. There you have it, the Medalist in all its glory. Let's see if we can take this deck, make some pro plays, and get a win on the ProNet scoreboard. Alright, and here we go. We've got a battle against Japheth S. Alright, and they flip heads. Probably going to mean they're going first. Looks like they are. What are we playing here? We see an Acrobike, Muscle Band, Letter, Water. Okay. I, on the other hand, have Mewtwo and Aegislash. Don't think it looks like the Aegislash is really going to matter here. It's probably just all water. We did see a Blastoise. Let's get the Mr. Mime. Let's get the Mewtwo active here. Let's take our mulligans. No Aegislash. Maybe we'll get an Ultra Ball and be able to discard those away. Don't feel they'll be any use to us. Alright, so we see Keldeo. What is this deck going to be? Maybe one of those fun Blastoise decks. 2 Professor Letters get discarded. That's crazy. Ultra Ball. What are they going to Ultra Ball for? That is the question. Still don't really know what we're seeing. The 2 Professor Letters was crazy. Another Keldeo. Water Energy. Jirachi. What are we going to see here? Professor Juniper. No Archies this turn. Alright, Battle Compressor. I'm assuming we'll see the Blastoise go in the discard, as well as something else. More Water Energy, supposing that they play Superior Energy Retrieval. They see, okay, so we see a Blastoise, Empoleon, and an Archies. We get a Kyurem on the bench. Hey, that's good for me. I play Metal, so let's get the Dialga going here. Don't really want to play anything really at this point. Let's go ahead and play N. Yes, we are going to play N. I know I have a lot of cards in my hand, but I can't attack with that stuff. Alright, well, we get a way better hand here. We're going to play down the Bronzor, get the DCE, put that on the Mewtwo, and just start attacking. Looks good. We've got a Bronzong on hand. We can evolve Bronzor to Bronzong, put the Metal Energy on Dialga, and N again. Hey, that works. So we get a VS Seeker here, another Professor Juniper, so I have denied them of arching again for a Blastoise. That's good. Red card, Jirachi, and another Water Energy. So that's 2 Jirachis they play, 3 Keldeos, Battle Compressor again. This looks like one of those Blastoise decks that we played earlier, but I don't remember a Kyurem in that list that we used, so this could be a little different. But I'm okay with what we've got so far. We've got damage on the board, we've got almost a setup of a Bronzong, and we've got ourselves another draw supporter. I'm happy. Alright, so Rough Seas goes down. That means they're going to be able to heal that Keldeo as if I've done nothing. Let's get the Bronzong here. Do I want to play the energy? Might as well. Let's go ahead and put the energy on Dialga, and we are going to... What do we want to do? We'll go ahead and end. Alright, nothing really here. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball, or sorry, X Ball again for another 40. And that's only going to be 20 after they heal with Rough Seas. The reason why I say this deck is more like the one I played back in Cities is because there's no stadiums in this deck. And I think with Toad being as rampant as it is, you kind of need those stadiums here to kind of fight off the Burbank City Gym. I do see Xerosic in here, which probably gets rid of the DCE, but it's also crazy there's no Cobalion. I'm wondering if there was a lot of Toad being played. Maybe Toad has been dwindling a little bit, but I won't know until I see that YouTube interview. So right after this, I'm going to go check that out. Let's get the other Mewtwo here. And I'm going to Juniper. Let's get that Metal Energy in the discard, get rid of our Aegislash that we're not going to be using, and see what we got. We got another Bronzor. What can we do? We can Metal Links here to the Dialga. So far I don't see anything hitting the bench. They are charging up their Keldeo quite nicely. Let's go ahead and just retreat. I know I could have Chrono in, but I just want to put some damage on the board and not risk knocking out my Dialga. So let's go ahead and get a Mewtwo for a nice 100 with that X-Ball. Next turn here, I can Lysandre up this Keldeo, knock it out if I want, or knock out the Jirachi if I put another energy on my Mewtwo. Can sort of do whatever I want, unless they Archies here. Maybe they're setting themselves up for an Archies. We see an Eggs. We see the Rough Seas healing the Pokemon here. What is going to happen? We see another 130, so nothing really on their end. That is good news for me. I am going to 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We don't need to attach anymore here. Let's get the energy on the Dialga. Let's Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of this here Float Stone. Sorry, I don't know where I said. We're going to get rid of the Metal Energy and the Lysandre. Get another Bronzong. Alright, let's get the VS Seeker, and I think I want to Juniper. That will mean all our ends are in the discard, but we can always VS Seeker for them back. Alright, now I kind of want to trim out the Bronzor line. Let's go ahead and get rid of that stuff. I don't need the Aegislash. And what do we want to do? I think we can just put another Metal Energy. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to bench our Keldeo. And do I want to kill this thing off? I think we can. It gives them a prize, but not too worried. Let's set up the Mewtwo here, and we are going to go ahead and X-Ball. If Mewtwo dies, that's fine. It has done its job. We get 2 prizes, and we are set up here for another knockout now that we got a Muscle Band from the prizes, so that's good. Alright, what are we going to see? They don't do anything. They're going to go ahead and Archies for the Blastoise. Alright. So Blastoise is going to hit the bench, and they are now able to Deluge. They get the town map. More Acro Bikes. Execute comes up here, so maybe they got another Superior Energy Retrieval. I know they discarded 2 already. There's 1 in the prizes, and possibly they have, there they go. They have 1 in their hand, so they're going to go ahead and get 4 energies. What are they going to do? Don't know. Alright, so they set up the Kyurem here. Are they going to get... They don't believe they can, but if they do, that's awesome. Alright, so Kyurem is a threat because it's hitting the bench. They get 2 prizes here. Um, that means we have to kill off this Kiram. Let's go ahead and get the Dialga up here on the active. Let's get the muscle band going. So now we can just Chrono Wind. That will knock out the Kiram. Let's see, what do we want to do? We can get rid of the Blastoise. That'll relieve us from any threat here. Let's get the Float Stone for sure. I feel like I want a Juniper and get another Dialga set up. We don't need any more Bronzors. Yeah, let's go ahead and Juniper. Risk is rewarding when it works. Alright, so we do get the Dialga here. We have the setup. We are going to go ahead and put the DCE. Let us Metal Links. We are good to go. Let's Chrono Wind. 160. Kiram is now dead. We've got another Battle Compressor, and basically all they can really do is deluge and try to weather us away. Alright, so we see an attach. We see deluge going on here. Alright. A ton of water energy. Eggs. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, okay. They caught that one. Okay, so we're definitely going to see this thing die. Kind of sad. I didn't expect it to die so soon, but I guess I should have remembered that they did get a superior energy retrieval from their prizes. That is a ton of damage to be, ton of water energy to be putting on their Keldeo. If we can top deck a Muscle Band, we're going to be good. We can VS Seeker for an N and be hunky-dory. Alright, let's go ahead and get a Bronzong up here. What do we do? Let's get the Float Stones on our Bronzongs. Trying to think here. We've got 11 cards. We can Colress. We can N. Let's go ahead and Colress. Let's see. We're going to get the Colress here. Let me just make sure. We've got 11 cards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we've got enough here. We can actually Battle Compressor if we want. See what we can get rid of. Do we have a Muscle Band? We do have a Muscle Band. I'm going to get rid of this. And this here, that is enough. I don't want to deck myself out. This deck does not play trump card, so let's go ahead and Colress. Alright. We didn't get the Muscle Band, but we did get the Computer Search. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to get rid of... Yeah, we don't really need any of that. Okay, so we're good to go. We've got the Muscle Band here. Gonna put that on our Dialga. Let us Metal Links. For the sake of it, let's go ahead and just speed up the process by Metal Linksing again for next turn. And we are going to go ahead and retreat and take a knockout with a nice 170 Full Metal Impact. All of their water energy goes in the discard, and I get a nice 2 prizes. I've got 2 VS Seekers, so I can Lysandre up something and kill it. There's my 3rd Muscle Band and a Juniper. So I'm good to go. Only thing I can think that might hurt us is if they get rid of our tools. But I can just Metal Links 2 Metal Energy to the Keldeo and go from there. I don't believe they have enough here. If they do, that's amazing. They deserve the win. There's tons of water energy in their discard. They've only got 2 cards left in the deck. They decked themselves out here, and that is game. I myself have 4 cards. I'm just going to go ahead and not concede, but I'm going to end the turn. Might as well just gracefully take the win here. Just kind of wait it out. Don't know what they're going to do here. Maybe just sort of bask in it. Well, they're going to have fun. They're going to Chorus. get their 2 cards back, and concede. Alright, so that is game. That is a redemption. I will take it. It wasn't that great of a game. It was definitely a game. Metal did fine. There were some hiccups here and there, but that did the trick. I'm happy. I've redeemed myself with my metal play. So let's go ahead and get that ProNet scoreboard up here. There it is. And we're so full on wins there. Look at that. Let's go ahead and add ourselves one more notch. There's the notch. Nice and loud. And that is it. So we're going to go ahead and again, I'm going to supply the link to the interview where this deck goes into full depth and detail about how it was created, what Swiss rounds were like, what the top cut was like. Go ahead and take a look at that video. And that's it for me. This is another ProNet success. This is Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty, and I will see you guys later.